Dear students, in the last video we have discussed about Mendelian disorders. Now in this session we are going to discuss about the chromosomal disorders. Any changes that occurs in the number or in the structure of chromosomes leads to series of abnormalities. So that is known as syndromes. What is the meaning of syndrome? Any changes that occurs in the number or in the structure of chromosomes leads to series of abnormalities, that is called as syndrome. Okay, syndromes. See, that means we are going to discuss under the chromosomal syndromes. See, there are three syndromes that comes from the chromosomal abnormalities. If any abnormality takes place or any changes takes place in the chromosome number or in their structure, so leads to series of abnormalities. So that is called as syndromes. Okay, see, chromosomal abnormalities are two types. Okay, there are two types in chromosomal abnormalities. One is aneuploidy, and another one is polyploidy. Okay, there are two types in chromosomal abnormalities. One is aneuploidy, another one is polyploidy. What is the meaning of aneuploidy? Addition or deletion of chromosome numbers. If addition may takes place or deletion maybe takes place, or it may be an insertion or the deletion of chromosome number, that leads to some abnormalities. That condition is called as aneuploidy. Addition or deletion of chromosome number. Okay, one chromosome number. It may be one in number. Addition or it may be deletion of one chromosome. That leads to a condition called as aneuploidy. Okay, so aneuploidy are many types. Okay, so under the aneuploidy we come across so many conditions, that is nullisomy, okay, monosomy and trisomy. So these are the trisomy. Okay, these are the types of aneuploidy. What happens here? Nullisomy means, see, that individual does not contain any chromosome. Okay, there is absence of set of chromosomes. Okay, no chromosomes found in that particular individual. That condition is called as nullisomy, and that individual is not going to survive. Okay, so that is called as nullisomy. Absence of complete set of chromosomes. That condition is called as nullisomy. What is the meaning of monosomy? Monosomy means here in this condition, okay, only one chromosome of a homolog is going to absent. See, chromosomes are in phase, isn't it? Chromosomes are present in phase. The absence of one of the homolog of that particular chromosome, okay, or deletion of the homolog of that particular chromosome leads to a condition called as monosomy. Deletion of homolog of one chromosome, that leads to monosomy. And trisomy, addition of one more chromosome to that homologous one. Okay, addition of one more chromosome to that pair of chromosomes. So that leads to a condition called as trisomy. We can come across three conditions under aneuploidy. Aneuploidy means addition or deletion takes place in the chromosome number. Okay, in chromosome number. So that leads to aneuploidy. So it may occur in three conditions. Okay, and next polyploidy. So aneuploidy we can see in case of human beings. Okay, next polyploidy. Polyploidy means, see what happens here, presence of more than two sets of chromosomes in an individual. So that leads to a condition called as polyploidy. So this condition we can see in case of plants. It's very rare in case of human beings. Okay, see presence of more than two sets of chromosomes. Okay, see how it happens in the meiotic division. Okay, so So chromosomes are going to divide, okay, at the stage of anaphase, but anaphase of meiosis first. Here, that chromosome completely are not going to divide. What happens? Whole set of chromosomes is going to transfer to that particular individual, okay, without undergoing any division. Okay, so such type of condition is called as polyploidy, presence of more than 2 sets of chromosomes. Okay, see, this happens in the first meiosis of anaphase first. Okay, anaphase first of meiosis first. In that condition, so this polyploidy happens. Okay, so there is no division of chromosomes takes place. A complete set of chromosomes are going to transfer to the one individual. So that is called as polyploidy. Okay. See, next we shall move on to the chromosomal disorders like Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome and Turner syndrome. Okay, see, these three are the chromosomal disorders. These are also occurs due to the addition or deletion in the chromosome number. Okay, so first we shall move on to the Down syndrome. See, Down syndrome is first discovered by a scientist called as Langdon Down in 1866. Okay, and it is an autosomal trisomy. This disease is characterized by autosomal trisomy. What is the meaning of autosomal trisomy? In human beings, in haploid set, okay, 22 autosomes are there and one sex chromosome, either X or either Y. In haploid set I am talking about. Okay, see, in 22 sets of the autosomes at 21st chromosome. See, chromosomes are like this, no? So this is 1 and this is 2, okay, and this one is 3, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this. At 21st chromosome, okay, instead of the 2 homologous chromosome, one more chromosome is going to add. Here at 21st chromosome, we can find 3 chromosomes. Okay, addition of one extra chromosome takes place here. So this condition is called as trisomy. Presence of or addition of one extra chromosome, that leads to a condition called as trisomy. So that's why the name of this syndrome is autosomal trisomy. In autosomes, instead of 22, so 23 chromosomes or autosomes are going to be formed in this. Okay, instead of 44, 45 chromosomes are going to be formed here in diploid state. Okay, so that condition is called as trisomy, addition of one more chromosome to the homologous, okay, homologous chromosome. So that is called as trisomy. It is an autosomal trisomy. Autosomal trisomy. And the karyotype is, and the individual which is affected by this syndrome, his genotype is 45. Okay, instead of 44, one extra chromosome is going to add to the autosomes. So that's why the number becomes 45. Plus, if female, in case 2 X chromosomes are there, if it is male, XY sex chromosomes are there. So totally how many chromosomes are there? 45 plus 46, 47. See, instead of 46, 47 chromosomes are going to be formed in this condition. So that is called as Down syndrome. If a person is having 45 autosomes, okay, instead of 44, that condition is called as Down syndrome. Okay, he is suffering from that particular syndrome, Down syndrome. Okay, the symptoms, an individual is having this Down syndrome, he shows, he or she shows some symptoms. So first one is short statured with small round head. See, head may be large or it may be small in size. Okay, and furrowed tongue, and also with the protruded tongue or furrowed tongue it may be, and he also has palm is broad palm he has. Okay, and partially opened mouth. Always the mouth is kept open in the individual who is suffering from this disease. And he also shows mental retardation, physical growth is going to be retarded, and and mental retardation also takes place, and the psychomotor retardations. That means that understanding level, the skill level, so that means knowledge level is going to be retarded here. Okay, mentally, physically, he may become retarded. Okay, so these are the symptoms of this syndrome, that is Down syndrome. Okay, next, see this karyotype you should remember. So this is very important. 45 plus XX in case of females, 45 plus XY in case of males. Okay, so this karyotype and the symptoms are very important. For board examination, they will ask for 2 marks. Okay, so this one, karyotype and the symptoms of any 2 symptoms they will ask. Okay, next syndrome is Klinefelter syndrome. Klinefelter syndrome first discovered by a scientist called as Dr. Harry F. Klinefelter in 1942. Okay, and this is characterized as sex chromosomal trisomy. Sex chromosomal trisomy. Always the sex chromosomes are 2 in number. Okay, in females that is XX, in males that is XY, isn't it? But the presence of one more sex chromosome instead of 2, that leads to a disease called as Klinefelter syndrome. Don't get confused. Here, extra chromosome occurs in autosomes. Okay, autosomes may become extra. Instead of 44, they will become 45 in their number. But this Klinefelter syndrome is related to sex chromosomes. Out of 2 sex chromosomes, okay, instead of producing 2 sex chromosomes, there will be 3 sex chromosomes are going to form. So that leads to a disease called as Klinefelter disease or syndrome we can call. Okay, so addition of 1 sex chromosome to the remaining 2. Okay, see, first year, so addition of 1 more X chromosome takes place here, occurs here. So that's why that condition is called as trisomy. So but this condition occurs in sex chromosomes, that's why it is characterized as sex chromosomal trisomy. The karyotype is 44 autosomes as it is, plus say 1 more sex chromosome is added to the XY. Okay, so this condition is called as the Klinefelter syndrome. Okay, and symptoms, see how it happens here. How this extra X chromosome will come. See, this is the genotype of the male parent. Okay, and this is the genotype of female parent, isn't it? Okay, and the gametes are produced by this. Here, what happens? One gamete receives both the sex chromosomes X and Y received by one of the gametes, and here there is no any chromosomes found in another gamete here. Okay, so chromosomes are absent here. Okay, all the chromosomes get into one gamete only. Okay, here X and the X chromosomes are going to produce. See here what happens if mating occurs with this sperm, with this egg. What happens? There is X, Y and another X chromosome is going to form, isn't it? X, Y and X, and another one X and 0. X, okay, so X and, see here there is no, okay, like this. See here X 0, here X, X, Y. So this condition is called as addition of one more extra chromosome to the XY. This leads to a syndrome known as Klinefelter syndrome. Okay, see here, see these individuals who are suffering from this disease, say they are showing masculine character only, and addition to that, because of the presence of one more extra X chromosome, they are showing feminine characters. Secondary sexual characters of feminine are also going to develop in these individuals. That means development of breast like that. Okay, and pubic hairs are also going to develop. So like this, these secondary sexual characters of feminine or females are going to develop in these individuals. Such condition is called as, such individuals are called as, okay, such conditions are called as gynecomastia. These individuals are, particularly they are the males only, they are showing masculine character, but because of the presence of one more extra chromosome, they are also showing feminine characters. Such condition is called as gynecomastia. The karyotype is 44 plus XXY. The total number of chromosomes are 47 here. Okay, 44, 45, 46, 47. Here also 47 and here also 47. But this extra chromosome added to the autosomes, here extra chromosome added to the sex chromosomes. Okay, so instead of 46, 47 chromosomes are going to form. So like this. So during gamete formation, what happens? All the chromosomes, X and Y type of chromosomes are dumped in one of the gamete and another gamete will become empty. There is no any chromosomes in this. If the sperm containing X and Y chromosome fertilized with the X chromosome, the individual may have XXY chromosome. If the sperm which is having no any chromosome, okay, it is empty. If it fertilizes the X chromosome and the individual become X0. Okay, so like this, the Klinefelter syndrome is going to appear or occurs in the individuals. Okay, and symptoms are overall development of masculine character takes place, but the development of feminine character, like secondary sexual characters, are also going to exhibit or occurs in these individuals. Such condition is called as gynecomastia. So those individuals are sterile. Okay, they are sterile. They are not able to reproduce. These are the symptoms. Okay. Next we shall move on to the Turner syndrome. So karyotype is like this here, Klinefelter syndrome. Okay. Next we shall move on to the Turner syndrome. Okay. So it is also one of the chromosomal disease and discovered by first Dr. Turner in 1938. Okay, and this occurs due to the absence of one sex chromosome. Okay, instead of having two sex chromosomes, that individual contain only one sex chromosome. How it happens? See here, I already told you. See, if an egg fertilizes the sperm which do not have any chromosome, in such condition, this genotype is going to form in those individuals. So that leads to Turner syndrome. So this is for Turner syndrome and this is for Klinefelter syndrome. Okay, and the it is characterized as sex chromosomal monosomy because of the lack of one chromosome. Okay, because of the lack of homologue of that one chromosome. So that leads to the Turner syndrome. Chromosomal monosomy it is called as. Okay, lack of one chromosome. Next, karyotype 44 autosomes as it is plus the absence of one X chromosome, that is X0. Okay, it occurs in females. Okay, next, symptoms. Females are sterile. The females of this genotype, they are sterile. They can't reproduce. Okay, reproductive ability is absent here. And ovaries are rudimentary. Ovaries are not developed properly. Okay, underdeveloped ovaries are found in these individuals, in these females. Lack of secondary sexual characters. The development of secondary sexual characters are not possible here in this case. And menstrual cycle is absent. Menstrual cycle is absent. Because of the rudimentary ovaries, they are not able to produce the egg. Okay, so these symptoms are related to the Turner syndrome. Okay, and this is about the chromosomal disorders. Children, here we have finished the chapter, that is 5th chapter, Principles of Inheritance and Variation. Okay, and in the next session I will take up another chapter, that is 6th one, Molecular Basis of Inheritance. Thank you.